Hi guys, Top Pops here, and today I am over at the mall because we're going to be buying a Funko Pop at every single store that sells one. There are 6 different stores that sell them here, so let's go in and see what they've got. All right, we have made it to the first store, which is Dollarama. I'm just hoping they have something good today. So this is what the section's looking like, and if you guys don't know, they actually have a bunch of figures here for $5. And it looks like they've got Kingo from Eternals, as well as Ali, and then some of the ones from Legally Blonde, and the only one that I need is Kingo, so I guess we're getting him. I mean, it's not the craziest figure, but I can live with it. All right, so now that we're done at the Dollarama, I've come over to our next spot, which is GameStop, and it looks like, check this out guys, didn't they just announce this today? Okay, that is kind of crazy, and probably the figure that we're going to be going with, because I can only pick up one per store. There was, yeah, the Balloon Chica, another one that I did need. But here's the thing, I believe this one over here, the Jiren, is only coming to GameStop here in Canada, and we might be able to find this one at another store, so I'm going to have to pass on this one for now. And now hold on, before I do pick that one, I should look around a little bit more, and it seems like that is probably the best option, so yeah, let's go with Jiren. Okay, now everybody, we've made it over to Sunrise Records, and this one's gonna be a little bit tough to pick because they have a lot of figures, but the problem is there's not a lot that I'm actually on the hunt for. Like if they have something newer, I've probably picked it up. Like for example, the Namor with Orca I just got the other day over at Toys R Us. Oh, but you know what? I do need this Ironheart Mark II. This could be a fun one. And now before I get too ahead of myself, I should look around a bit more to see what else they've got, because they've got some older ones over here that maybe you can't find at every other store. And it also says that there is a clearance and $1.98. Okay, what is that cheap? Maybe the Pocket Pops, but I'm not seeing that red sticker, so I don't know. Oh, these are interesting. I really held that no for a while there, but they actually have some of the Luck figures, and this is the first time I've ever seen them. This is a movie, I believe, on Apple TV, so kind of interesting. But I still think out of everything here, I'm probably going to be going with this figure. I just love the suit. Okay, now hold on. What is this? Now, I think I'm still going to be going for the Ironheart, just because I don't listen to too much Iron Maiden, but this glow-in-the-dark 4-pack is amazing. And I honestly did not expect for them to have it today. So cool to see. All right, now everybody, we've come into Showcase, and crazy enough, they restocked. And now here's the problem though, they have every single one of the new Five Nights at Freddy's figures, and I need Circus Foxy. I also need Balloon Freddy, I think, and then Balloon Chica for sure. And now because I'm only buying one Funko Pop per store, the question is, do I go for Circus Foxy or do I go for Balloon Chica? Ooh, that's a tough one. And then also, if you guys want to check out the other figures, they do have a few of the Shazam, but it looks like they only have 5, so the chase is definitely gone. We've got Darla, Superman, and 2 different versions of Spider-Man. But I think still out of the ones that they've got, I'm probably going to be going for Circus Foxy or Balloon Chica. You know what? I'll surprise you guys for later. Okay, so we're out of Showcase, and now we've come into Showtime, and it looks like over here they still have some of those signed Dude Loves that we were here for on the weekend. Wait, was it this weekend or last weekend? I don't know. Either way, it's really cool to see a bunch of them, and they're selling them for $129 if anybody needs one. And then over here to the right, it looks like they've got some other figures, and of course we are trying to find one that I need for my collection, or just like one to pick up at every single store, and so far, I feel like I've seen these ones here. But then when you go to the right, check this out guys, they have the Dorothy and Toto movie poster, as well as the Luke Skywalker with R2-D2, but the problem is, I just ordered these online yesterday. So we're not going to be going for them today, but if you guys want to take a bit of a closer look at them, of course we will be doing some better shots when I do get them in, but for now, I mean, come on guys, these things are massive. And then taking a look down here, they also have like Batman, the original one, or I guess I could say like the classic Batman, not the original one that came out in like 2010, but like the updated version of that. And then we also have some of the newer Funkoverse down at the bottom here, like the Wonder Woman ones, as well as Squid Game, which is really cool to see. And then besides that, we've got like Walt Disney with drawings, the original Darth Vader, and then a few Pokemon. Oh, but now hold on here. I remember a little while ago when I came in, they actually had a Funko mystery box, and I'm seeing a lot of NBA, sports, MLB, Habs. Oh, wait a second. I think they have one left, and it sounds like, hold up, there's probably a pop in here. So you know what guys, just for fun, let's go for the mystery box. Why not? Okay everybody, my hands are starting to fill up, but we made it to Walmart. And now if I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what they're gonna have, but let's go check out the section. Alrighty, so we've made it to the section, and you know what? They actually have a couple new exclusives today, which is honestly perfect. Like they've got Smeagol over here, they've got one of the ones from the House of the Dragon, and then down at the bottom here guys, check this out, the flocked Gizmo inside the VHS cover. That's crazy. And then also to the right over here, we've got like Aquaman, as well as Green Lantern. Ooh, this is gonna be tough to choose. And now just to make sure, is there anything else that might be new? Okay, I think that seems to be about it. And if I'm gonna be honest, I really wanna go for that Gizmo. Even though this Smeagol is pretty cool, I don't know, he's just a little bit creepy. You know what, guys? I'm gonna be honest, when I went to the mall today, I did not expect to get this many good pops. And so let's jump into the first figure, which is gonna be from the Dollarama. And I think out of all of these, it's probably the most boring, but it is Kingo from Eternals. I wasn't gonna go for any of the other ones because I had all of the other ones, except for Legally Blonde, but I've never seen that movie. So I figured Kingo would be a fun one. And also, this might be one of the most figures I've ever seen on the back of a box. I mean, take a look at how many there are. And no, don't get me wrong, this isn't a bad figure. It's just not one of my favorite Marvel movies, so I wasn't trying to get every single one, but to get a couple, I don't mind. Then next up would be GameStop, and this was honestly a surprise to find. I did see that Funko News Canada posted that this was showing up at a couple different GameStops, but I didn't expect it to be mine. Because if I'm gonna be honest, most of the time it isn't my location, but I was able to get it today. It's that glow-in-the-dark Jiren, which is actually really crazy because he was just announced today, so super cool to find. And you know what, I'm looking on the back here, and I'm pretty sure the figure is exactly the same besides the fire, so I kind of wanted to take it out of the box to see if that was even connected to it. Because if it's not, then it's pretty much the exact same figure as the common, but it seems like, you know what, it might even just like be glued in slightly. Like if you look on the bottom here, the figure seems to be completely separate, and I'm pretty sure the only part that does glow is the back red. And now don't get me wrong, it's still a cool figure, it's just if you're thinking of picking up one of the Jirens, I'd probably go for this version because they are very similar. Then next up, everybody, would be Sunrise Records, and while I was there, I did end up getting, well, I think you guys know which figure it was. Actually, you should definitely know what figure it was. The one I ended up grabbing was Ironheart Mark II, and it was pretty much the only figure that they had that I was really on the hunt for still, and out of this set on the back here now, I believe I have half of them. Or, well, no, I actually have two of them. I've got Anika as well as Ironheart Mark II, and the one that I'm looking for next is the King Namor, and I'm hoping to find that soon. Oh, and you know what, now that I think about it, that one was over at Toys R Us the other day. I should have got it. And I like how they're almost like setting up all of the newer Avengers. So this is going to be like our new Iron Man, which if I'm going to be honest, I'm not complaining about. And now here's what I feel like a lot of people are thinking. Nobody can live up to Robert Downey Jr., but a fresh face is always nice. Then the next place that I would have picked up a figure was over at Showcase. And I know I told you guys that I was going to be getting one of the Five Nights at Freddy's ones, but I didn't tell you which one. And I ended up going for the Circus Foxy, only because they had a couple of the Balloon Chicas, but only one of this guy left over. And since Showcase was the only place I had ever seen this figure, I went for it. And also, I do want to let you guys know that when I was cashing out, the lady could not figure out how to scan this one. And so she charged me $25 instead of $20, and I didn't notice till later on. So it was like $28 for this figure. So if you're going to pick it up over at Showcase, be careful of that. And I'm not saying it was the lady's fault. She just picked whatever Foxy thing showed up, and it happened to be $5 more because the plush there are actually $25. And this is kind of like a continuation of the short that I posted the other day where I wasn't having great luck with Foxy, and now we've got even more bad luck. I gotta stop buying this guy. Sorry everybody, I forgot my scissors. But anyways, the next thing that we did pick up was over at Showtime, and it was their mystery box. Showcase, Showtime, very similar names, completely different stores. And as you guys saw, this was the last Funko Pop mystery box they had in the store, and also it does say Series 3, so I guess I missed two other series. And as you guys did see a second ago, on the tag it said this was $30, so I'm guessing if there's gonna be like one or two pops, I'm not sure. And so let me feel around here and find out what we've got inside. So let's start with, I guess it's just the two things actually. I thought they might throw in some smaller stuff like Pocket Pops, but no, it doesn't look like it. But the gold that I ended up getting was, boom, who is it? Lil Wayne. Honestly, not a bad one to pull, but I do already have this in the collection, which is too bad. But then again, it's a mystery box, so it's expected to happen. And now let's get into the Funko Pop, which does have, oh, it feels like a Target sticker. Like it's a really thin one, so I guess we'll find out if it is, and boom, who is it? Oh, okay, so it's not a Target one. This is actually Messi, which is again another figure that I have in the collection, but it's still a fun one to get. And then everybody, the last store that I went to would have been Walmart, where they actually had a lot more than I expected. And of course, the one that I went for was the VHS cover for Gremlins with the flocked Gizmo inside. Like, seriously, a fun box. And I also really enjoy how they put the Funko Pop version of Gizmo right where the normal Gizmo would be on the cover. Like, if you take a look on the back, he's pretty much in that exact spot. And now I do know that this figure is very similar to one that released a little while ago. If I could find him, I would show you. My movie figures are right here, but he's not popping out at me. He's probably in the back somewhere. So anyways, this is the figure that I'm talking about, where he's flocked as well as has those 3D glasses. And again, if you guys want to take a look at it without all of the wrap as well as box on it, here it is, pretty clean. And now that is everything that I picked up while I was at the mall. But then on my way home, I went to another Walmart, and while I was there, I grabbed something pretty cool. And I figured I might as well show you guys because I honestly did not expect to find it. I've been looking for this one for a little while, and I'm surprised I was able to get it. Take a look at this, guys. It is Shazam, but not just any version. It's the glow-in-the-dark Chase. If you guys have been watching my hunts recently, you would know that I have been actively looking for this one. Actually, this one as well as the Wasp. And a lot of you guys let me know after I was looking for the Ant-Man chase that for this movie, he doesn't actually have one. There was for Ant-Man and the Wasp, but it isn't for Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. I was thinking they did one for both, but it was actually for the last movie, and then this movie we were getting one for Wasp. But anyways, let's take a look at this one out of the box because he is flying. And so looking at this one versus the box, I'm pretty sure everything that's yellow glows because it's normally like this metallic gold and it's not for the chase. So it is the exact same sculpt, just a slightly different color. And well, anyways guys, there you go. That is everything for today's video. And please let me know in the comment section below, what was your favorite thing that I picked up today? Because there was a lot of random figures. And now I'm looking at my pile here and I think for me, my top two are probably going to be the Chase Shazam or the Flocked Gizmo. I mean, they're both really cool. But then again, I do enjoy every single one of the pops that I got. And anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video and I'll see you tomorrow.